guys, welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and in today's video, I am doing a little whip and chat. I know it's been a while since I've done a whip and chat. If you're not familiar with the term whip and chat, it just means work in progress, which is what I'm working on currently, and just having a little chat with you guys while I'm working on it. I typically don't do whip and chats weekly just because I do weekly vlogs, and I feel like I chat with you guys so much during the vlogs that I feel like a whip and chat would just be really redundant. But this week, the vlog is mostly going to be about Diamond Art Club's Black Friday releases. So I thought I had enough that I could come on and talk to you guys for a little bit while I work on this section of my canvas. So the canvas I am working on today is called Christmas Candy Box by Mrs. Butterdy. It is 22 by 28 inches. Or 55.6 by 70.7 centimeters. And here's a picture of the canvas. I was trying to find the sticker, but I can't find it. So here's a picture of the canvas that I'm working on. And what I'm actually doing is being crazy. And I'm only doing the turquoise colored checkered background. I'm doing it around the entire kit. And then once it's completely done, I'm going to go back in and do the girl. So I am working on this big of a section, which is bigger than I normally do because I'm not going to be doing her sleeve at all. I'm just checkerboarding. And I know some people might think I'm crazy, but I am single placing all of this. So I thought this would be a fun one to get on and talk to you guys while I do it, since it's a little bit more mindless. I won't be swapping out color in my tray at all very often. And I think I can hopefully multitask enough to chat with you guys. So as far as supplies, you guys, I'm a boring diamond painter because my supplies is like the Diamond Art Club pen that I got off the website, the Diamond Art Club 4-placer that I got off the website, the tray that comes with the kit, the wax that comes with the kit, the tweezers that come with the old square kits. So my goal for 2026, and I might actually start doing this for Black Friday, is going to be to branch out and try to maybe check out some pens or some trays or some putties that I need to make sure that we are not getting crazy with our, hang on, focus here. Okay. Make sure we're not getting blurry. Anyways, I want to branch out because I have always kind of stopped myself from buying diamond painting accessories because I didn't want to spend the money. But I do think that investing in like 1 or 2 trays or 1 or 2 pens would be good. My daughter steals my pink pen all the time. So apparently the Twist and Picks pens that Diamond Art Club sends are no longer good for her. She likes this pink one especially. So it might be time to branch out and buy. I think I got this pen. I didn't even get it from the website. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. So, I mean, that is the only upgrade I've spent money on ever with diamond painting accessories. And I think it might be time to see what else is out there. I've seen some people lately show off their custom trays and like beautiful colored trays with like custom phrases in the side. And I'm just like, I want one of those. So I'm not sure I'm going to like, I don't know. Those trays are Muni-made trays and they're custom. And I think you have to get on a long wait for that. So we'll see how far into the accessory chokehold I get eventually. But for now, I am thinking maybe I will get on like shops for Black Friday and buy 1 or 2, let myself buy 1 or 2 accessories. I am really hard trying to stay in a certain budget with diamond painting. I feel like I've been buying a ton of kits lately and I'm trying to cool it and go through my stash and use what's in my stash. But when it comes to the accessories, those are small shops that I want to support. And I think that kind of gives me a little bit of an out to spend just a tiny bit of money on accessories, especially for like Black Friday. Once I head into January, I'm definitely going to be on a very, very low buy, trying to use up what I have with diamond painting, which we'll talk more about that another time. As far as right now, though, today is Monday. I am filming this on a Monday afternoon, and I'm going to have it up probably tomorrow, so not too big of a gap from what I'm going to talk to you guys about. But yeah, let's do personal first, and then we'll do diamond painting stuff, okay? So I don't really have that much personal to tell you guys. If you've watched any of my vlogs, you'll know that my kids have been getting horrendous sleep ever since they got colds a few weeks ago, and the horrendous sleep is still holding. I was up with 2 out of 3 of the kids last night, and that has been just typical for us. So we're really working through that, and it's just been awful. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like so tired. So that's been a rough struggle for us. I'm hoping that gets a little bit better, but I'm also not going to be too harsh about it. I'm gonna hope it works itself out. I feel like anytime I've ever had any sleep issues with my kids, whether they were babies or older, or having nightmares or having scaries or problems, it eventually, like right at the breaking point, I feel like it used to take sometimes, it did work itself out. So I'm trying to let that happen, but I'm also real close to that breaking point. So if it doesn't happen in the next couple days, we might have to figure out a different way. Other than that, not too much to report. We had a really very mellow weekend. My daughter Jane is having a cochlear implant done on next week. So I'm trying really desperately hard just to kind of hibernate the last week and this week to keep her from getting sick. We did just get over a really nasty cold and cough that ended up postponing her surgery once already. So I'm trying really hard to keep her healthy, and she's actually been healthy for like almost a full week. So I'm like almost expecting us to get sick right in time for this cochlear again. I'm praying that doesn't happen. So we've been kind of hunkering down and hibernating. So we really didn't go anywhere or do much this weekend. We went to an estate sale, but they ended up there was so much breakable around that they just stayed in the car, the kids. So I went in and looked, and then when I was done, my husband went in and looked, and we just kept them in the car. And then I ran to Walmart, and I ran in to grab a few things, and I did take her in there with me, so hopefully she doesn't get sick from that. But I'm trying to find the line between, like, we want to live our lives, but I also just am like, just for a week or two, we got to keep her kind of close and safe. So we ended up doing a ton of cleaning and stuff this weekend, though. We have been working on our basement. I'm trying to get myself like a little area down there. I've always kind of kept my craft stuff down there, but it's kind of just been a jumbled mess. So I'm trying to get it cleaned up and like nice enough that I could go down there and work on my crafts or stuff. It's a Midwest basement, so it's just cement walls, cement floor, but I really want to make the best of it. And then I'm hoping in a year or two, maybe we can finish the basement. That would be ideal. So right now I'm making the best of what we have. So we were down there kind of working in there a lot, and then we hung some fun garland around the door frames and stuff, which is why I was going to Walmart to get garland and lights, just to upgrade my Christmas decorations just a little bit, because I feel like my Christmas decorations could use a little extra. So that was kind of fun to do. Other than that, we really caught up on cleaning up, caught up on chores, and that's about it. So, but the upcoming week's going to be a good week. My mom and sister are both sick right now, so I don't know if we're going to see them for Thanksgiving, which is a really big bummer. We always have done Thanksgiving the Saturday after Thanksgiving with them, and they may or may not be feeling better by then, but we might just kind of reschedule it for like a early Christmas kind of celebration, or make up for it with Christmas. But we are hoping to still go to my in-laws for Thanksgiving if everyone's healthy. That's kind of what it hinges on. There's not a lot of other kids for her to be around for these events. We have 3 kids, and then my brother-in-law has just one daughter. So there's only one other kid that they'll be around. So as long as she's healthy, I think, we should be okay. I'm worried about it, but I think we'll be okay. I've never been this like crazy about germs before. It's just with the surgery coming up, I just don't really want to have it postponed again. So as long as everyone's healthy, I'm hoping we should be able to go over there, and that'll be fun. I'm making mashed potatoes and gravy, green bean casserole, and maybe a dessert. I think that's what I signed up for, volunteered for. So that should be a lot of fun, and it's always a good time over there. So that'll be Thursday, and then up until then, we're just kind of hanging out around the house, and it's been very cozy and cold. I've been cooking a lot more, and we've just kind of had a lot of cozy kind of home days, which has been really nice. I've had a lot of time to diamond paint, so I've enjoyed that as well. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. Enjoying a slower week, not, no speech therapy or anything like that with Thanksgiving. So it is really nice to not feel the pressure to have to go to a ton of places and to kind of just be home. So that is not too much to report, but at least, something to chat with you guys about. As far as everything else, let's see. Really don't have much else to talk about personally wise. So we will spend most of this fun whip and chat discussing fun Black Friday things, because we are in the middle of all of the Black Friday sneak peeks from Diamond Art Club. They're releasing 111 kits this year, which I think is like a record high for them. They've usually, I think, just done 11. This is my second big Black Friday with them, like that I'm super interested in diamond painting with them. Last year though, I think there was only one kit that I ended up liking enough to buy for Black Friday. Well, technically there was two, because I liked Duck Bath, but I was not a diamond tier member back then, and I did not get Duck Bath because I didn't get it early and I wasn't quick enough to get it at general release. So it was not as eventful as this year. This year I'm like treating it like the Super Bowl, kind of, like I'm ready for this. So there's already been some really fun sneak peeks, and I'm really excited for what else is gonna come. There's a couple kits that I already have my eye on. The Art by Julia one, that was like the second one previewed, I'm really liking, and so far I think that one's like a must. And then there's another one that I know was really popular in voting. It's like a tree house, and I don't remember what it's called, but that one I think is really cute, and I might get that one. It just depends on if there's any more must-haves. I think an hour ago I saw Miss Holly being previewed too. So far my only absolute must-have is the Art by Julia. So I am going to do a really fun vlog this week where I'm going to every night sit down and we're going to scroll the websites and look at all the previews together and talk about all of them. And I'm going to have that up Thursday night. So I'm excited to kind of have a vlog where we get to talk about previews and stuff. And I think that that will be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys come back on Thursday to see that. I'll hopefully have it up Thursday night so that we can chat about it and have some good, fun, exciting talks about what we're gonna do. So I'll have that one up Thursday night. That one might be a little harder to have come. Well, I'm gonna see what I can do, because they're gonna preview up until like an hour before releases, I feel like. I'm not sure how soon they're gonna preview up to, but I am gonna do my best to have that up before like all of it goes live. So we'll have to just see how it goes. It will be interesting to say the least. Other than that, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a really fun week with the releases. I think I really am hoping to see, what am I hoping to see? Let's talk about that. That'll be fun. I'm hoping to see Mrs. Butterdy kit, but if I'm going to be really picky, I'm going to hope for a square one. Not because I don't like the rounds, but just because I feel like we've seen so many round ones lately. I think it'd be really fun to see a square Mrs. Butterdy kit. I also am hoping to see, I know they just sneak peek, like they just previewed a Miss Holly kit, but it wasn't the Miss Holly kit that I really am hoping to see. Back in voting a few months back, it was a while ago now, I voted for one that I'm like absolutely obsessed with, and it is like a girl who's doing like some self-care and playing a game console, and she's just so cute. In fact, I'm just gonna post a picture of it right here. That is a Miss Holly scene that I am dying to get my hands on, and I really, really, really hope that one comes out for Black Friday. But I have no knowledge about anything that's being released or anything like that, so this is all just kind of fun guesswork. I'm also kind of hoping to see, what else am I hoping to see? An Aria Illustrations, like a nice room scene would be so fun. What else? I would take a Marigona Suli. I think that would be fun to see. I know they did do one art by Julia. I would not be surprised if they did another one. What else would I like to see from this release? I think I would love to see, they've done a couple Disney ones. They did one with Ariel and Ursula they previewed already. They've done a Cinderella one. I like Disney a lot, but I'm being really picky about what Disney scenes I pick up now because I got a few when Disney first came out and we were all like, yay, Disney, and like kind of crazed for it. Now I feel like I have to be a little bit pickier because I'm at the point where I have so many kits. I really need to be picky about everything I buy. I have to absolutely love everything that I get. And I don't want to buy, there's so many Disneys to choose from. I don't want to, I don't want to just buy too many and have so many Disney that I end up not liking or not doing half of them. My favorite type of Disney scenes are the ones that are like a scene out of the movie, where you feel like you just took a snapshot of the movie. And so that Cinderella one, definitely a really cute one. And like I said, we're going to talk about all these and look at all these in my vlog on Thursday. So come back on Thursday and we'll do a big in-depth talk about all these. This is just kind of me speculating and having fun. I think that a couple more Disney ones would be fun, but I really want to see some movies that we haven't seen yet. Like, I feel like we have a ton of the classics. Like, we have so many Little Mermaid canvases. So I really would love to see, like, Mulan or Tarzan or, Princess and the Frog or, just some of the ones that we haven't. Did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. You got to go down. Just ones that we haven't like seen a ton of yet would be kind of cool. A couple of months back, they did a big Moana one that I was in love with, and I think that one's still in stock too. So not only am I trying to plan my Black Friday kits, but I'm also trying to see if there's any kits that I want. Because last year, I think, not only did they put the new releases on sale, but they put the whole website on sale for a really good percentage off. So I'm trying to like prep. Is there anything that I really want that's already in stock that I could maybe get on Saturday? That's all, of course, going to hinge on how many of the new releases that I want. I'm going to have to cut myself off at some point. So that'll be interesting to see how that all works. It just depends on what else they come out with, because like the Miss Holly kit that they released, I think is really pretty. But I'm not absolutely in love with it. And I don't know. They also did an Ivy Dollamore kit last Saturday. I want to say it was last Saturday. They did an Ivy kit and it was like a boy and some raccoons. And I thought that was really cute too. But I held off. I was good and I held off. So I don't know. I'm going to limit myself to just a couple, and I probably won't have any decisions made until I see all of them, because it is all subject to change depending on if anything else better comes out. So that's kind of my thoughts about Black Friday. Let me know down in the comments, how many are you going to let yourself get? Are you staying on a budget? Are you just buying any ones that you like? Or how do you guys approach it? My mom and I saved up our charge request card, so we have a $200 gift card to use for Black Friday, and that'll be great because that'll help with the spending a lot. And I'm glad that we managed to hold on to them for that. So yeah, other than that, I'm really trying to kind of limit myself. So I have my kit stash has kind of gotten a little bit out of control, and I mentioned this on my channel before, but I'm planning next year to really work on my older kits. So I kind of went down and took inventory of all my older kits and saw which ones I have. I think I have 17 Diamond Art Clubs that are in the old school boxes that I qualify as the older kits. And I know for a fact I won't be able to get all of those done next year, but my goal is to get a huge chunk of them done. I'm also going to let myself do a couple newer release kits because I don't want to deprive myself of the newer ones that I'm really in love with and make myself miserable and make it like not fun to diamond paint anymore. That's the last thing that I would want to happen. So I think I'm going to do like an Art by Julia kit in January. Those are all newer because she's a newer artist. I'm probably going to do an Art by Julia kit in January for the event that Michaela, Renee, and Natalie are hosting. is it Michaela and Natalie, Diet Coke and Diamonds. I think they're hosting that event, and I'll probably let myself do a kit for that. And yeah, I'll probably do mini kits in March for March Madness. I'll probably do an Ivy Dollamore in there, I think it's April or May. Maybe it's May. There's an Ivy event that I like to do. I don't think I have any old Ivy kits. I have a couple old Mrs. Butterdy kits, so those will be the ones that I work on. That was the other reason that I wanted to work on this checkered background. I wanted to make myself not be scared of these colored backgrounds, because I think the two older Mrs. Butterdy kits that I have are ones with solid color backgrounds. I'm here for the food. Has got to be high up on my list next year, because that one not only has a solid background, not only has an older box, but that box is like falling apart. I had to take the sticker sheet out just because I was scared I was going to lose it. So that one really needs to happen next year, just on a technical standpoint. But it is also one of my older kits and needs to kind of be done sooner than later. So that's my goal. I want to work on those older kits. I don't want them to lose their appeal because they are older. I don't want them to lose their appeal because they don't have the perforated sheet or the new updated facets and drills and spaces and gaps and all the things everybody always talks about when it comes to the older and the newer Diamond Art Club kits. I'm also going to challenge myself to branch out a little bit. I did place a Muni-Made order for Black Friday. They're already having their Black Friday sale, so check them out if you haven't. This is my very first Muni-Made order that I've ever ordered, and I'm really excited for that because I love small shops and I kind of want to branch out. I have the most Diamond Art Club just because I felt like it was so accessible to get my hands on and so quick and so fast, and I just really love the quality. But I also kind of want to branch out with some other small shops and see what else is out there. I've only ever done, besides like Make Market and, you know, different off-brand kits, I've only done Diamond Art Club. I've done one Dreamer design that I definitely need to retry that company, because it was an old Dreamer design square and the gapping was a nightmare. But I've heard that they've really improved, so I need to go back and try them again. And the only other company I've worked with is Oraloa. And I really like Oraloa's kits for sure. But I know there's got to be other things out there besides Diamond Art Club and Oraloa. So my goal is to branch out. So let me know down in the comments below if there's any other companies out there that I should be considering. I might check Jaded Gem Shops, see if they have a Black Friday sale going or anything. They're a fun company that I've heard a lot of fun things about. I've never ordered from them either. So I have my first Muni-Made order. In fact, when I'm done with this Whip and Chat, I'm going to do an unboxing, and I'll have that up this weekend probably. So I'll unbox those kits, and then I'll check out Jaded Gem Shop. I have never also ordered from Paint Gem. I kind of want to order from them one day too. I can't order too much just with the excuse of it being Black Friday, because I still have to, you know, pay my bills and stuff. But I want to check them out. I just feel like, honestly, the thing that is holding me back from ordering from Paint Gem is the fact that every time I get on there, the ones that I like the most are always sold out. So I have ordered Pretty Little Gem, and I might go back and see if they're doing a Black Friday sale, because I love Pretty Little Gem's kits. I would definitely love to get something from them. So I don't know. I'm big talk. I say I'm going to do all this stuff, but it's a lot. And I really, really have to keep my financials in check here. So new ears don't pay for themselves. So I got to keep that in mind. We got a big hospital bill coming. So yeah, that is kind of where I'm at with Black Friday. I will say, just the excitement of Black Friday is kind of fun. Just seeing everybody in the diamond painting community be excited about the new kits and new releases. Seeing all the sneak peekers do their sneak peeks of their kits has been fun. It's just kind of an exciting time to be on YouTube or watch YouTube for diamond painting. The end of the year always brings lots of fun videos, so let's talk about that real fast. I'll talk about kind of some of the videos I'm hoping to do in the next couple of weeks. I'm getting ready for my month in review already, which is so crazy. How are we already almost at the end of November? I have to film that this weekend, I guess, because I won't be doing it on Monday. So that's a little crazy that we're already there at the end of the month, but I am hoping in December I'm also gonna film a video kind of detailing like my plans for diamond painting for next year, kind of what kits I'm really hoping to work on next year. Maybe I'll pull out all of those older box kits and show them to you guys, and we can kind of decide which ones need to be the highest priority. That might be a fun video. I'm planning on doing like a yearly review at the end of December, which will be my first year in review video. I'm really excited for that. It's just a lot of fun things. I think at the beginning of the year, Messy Girl Crafts did like a bingo card. I don't know, that might be kind of something fun for me to challenge myself, make my own little bingo card, not about like the diamond painting community, which I think is what she did, like predictions. I think mine would be more a bingo card of like diamond painting things that my kits could cross off, like work on a kit with animals, or work on a kit with over 80 colors, or work on a kit with no black, or things like that, and not look at my kits when I make the card, just come up with a card and then hopefully have the kits work for it. I think that might be fun. So that's another video idea I have. I got a lot of fun things happening. So yes, it's going to be really fun over here. Speaking of really fun, my vlog that I posted over the weekend has my 1,000 subscriber giveaway in it. So if you haven't seen that video, I will have that one linked down below. Go and check it out, because it's going to be a fun one, and not this Thursday's vlog, because with all the Black Friday, I think it would have been too crazy to put that in there. But next weekend's vlog is going to have the winner of that giveaway in there. I'm giving away a fun little bag. It's going to look like this bag here. I'm really zoomed in, so it's going to be hard. This bag here, which is where I hold all of my diamond painting accessories, like my trays and pens and wax and stuff, and I am going to give whoever wins the option for me to customize it, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I think that will be really fun to do. I'm also fiddling with the idea of maybe reopening, like, I don't know if I want to do Etsy anymore. The fees on Etsy were just insane, but I don't know, maybe I will next year kind of investigate my own website or something where I can offer those kinds of things. So we'll have to see. I don't know. I got a lot of fun things in my brain. The problem is I have 3 very young little beautiful babies that need me. I guess they're not babies, but I got kids who need me, and I teach them here at home, and we have lots of therapies and lots of things that we have. That being a mom is a full-time gig, especially being a mom for a little girl who has, more specialized needs, and so she does need a lot more of time and attention and energy. So being a mom is my full-time gig, but starting up this YouTube channel has opened up a lot of doors for me, and knowing that I can do more. So that's a very exciting thing. And Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I've done the cheesy thing where I have really tried this week to focus on the things that I am grateful for. And honestly, this YouTube channel is like one of the number 1 things that I'm grateful for, obviously, besides, my family and my friends and my children, my husband. But this channel it's given me a creative outlet. It's given me something to look forward to. It's given me friends that I've been, chatting with, and really excited to talk to. And I read the book and did Michaela, from Michaela and Renee and Natalie from Diet Coke and Diamonds. They started a book club, and so I started reading again, and just opening up all of these things to me. I feel like it's so cliche to be like, but it's true to say, like, I'm a mom who has made being a mom my entire life for the last 5 years, and this channel has opened up a lot of my eyes, opened up my eyes a lot to the fact that I am still a person, and I am still allowed to have hobbies and things that outside of being just being a mom, and that does not have to be my entire identity. So I feel like every new mom goes through that. It might have just taken me a little bit longer, because I have been so focused on Jane for so long, and I love her to death and will fight fire for her every day of her life. But also knowing that when she goes to bed at night, I can diamond paint and chat with my diamond painting friends and still have hobbies is kind of a really cool thing. And it's something I am definitely grateful for. This community is very kind. I have not met one, mean person or one, negative, terrible interaction. Now, granted, I've only been doing this about 5 months, so I'm sure there's still time for that. But I hate conflict so much. I absolutely despise conflict. So if that ever happens, I will probably just completely shut down. But right now, everyone's been so nice and so kind and so sweet and so supportive, and I just love the diamond painting community in general. I don't, involve myself in any drama. If there is any drama, I don't know anything about it. So I've kind of enjoyed staying on the happy, warm, cozy side of diamond painting YouTube, and I've really liked it, and people have been supportive. So, besides a couple of thumbs down videos, which are inevitable, and a couple of times where you see your subscriber count lose a few and you're like, oh, what did I do wrong? Why don't people like me? Besides that, it has been a very, very kind, welcoming, opening, happy place to be. And I'm just really thankful for that. In this time of my life, it is not the easiest to get out and make, new friends. And I'm in my 30s. I feel like if you don't hang on to your college friends, you don't have much chance. And I didn't finish college. So I just feel like, it's hard as a new mom too. And I'm not even a new mom. My daughter's 7, but I just feel like it's hard to make friends sometimes. So it's been really cool meeting, not necessarily meeting, but talking to new people and recognizing people who comment on my videos. I'm like, I've talked to you before. I know who you are. And so I really enjoy that, but I'm being really gushy. Let me know down in the comments below, what are you guys thankful for this year? I totally understand if it's hard to find something to be thankful for. I have had those years, and I still kind of had that year this year. It was not the easiest year for me. And without this channel, I don't know if I would have much to be grateful for, besides the traditional things that most people can say, like shelter and but don't even take that for granted. Some people can't even say that. So I'm trying really hard to focus on the things that are good. And let me know down below, what are you guys thankful for? I know not everybody is celebrating Thanksgiving on Thursday, but it is always a time, there's always a time to reflect on the good in life and the good things that we're thankful for. So let me know what stands out to you guys. If I had to name 5 other things that I was thankful for, it would be Jane's speech therapist, who's done awesome work with her this year and has got her in a really good place. What else? My oldest daughter's just her existence and personality. She's such a kind-spirited, sweet little girl who's been working really hard and doing so good at her school. And my son, who is amazing and funny and so cute. He's 3, so I'm thankful for him as well. My husband, obviously, who is such a hard worker and has done a really great job growing his business this year. So I lost track on if that was 5 or not, but I will just say that, yeah, there's just so much to be thankful for. So let me know, guys, what are you guys thankful for? And I hope you guys are all going to have a great Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. If you're not, hope you're having a great week. But I, myself, am really excited for Thanksgiving food. Now, I know this might be the most controversial thing I say this whole whip and chat, but how do we feel about Thanksgiving food? Because you either love it or you hate it. And I absolutely love it. But I will say the one thing that I don't love is homemade cranberries. I hope you guys haven't just been seeing my hand. I kind of got distracted. Sorry. Homemade cranberry sauce. If I'm going to have Thanksgiving, I got to have, my most controversial Thanksgiving opinion is canned cranberry sauce is superior, because it is. So, have you ever had canned cranberry sauce? I think it's just a can full of sugar, and I love it. And it makes Thanksgiving, like my mother-in-law makes homemade cranberry sauce and like buys a jar just for me, like a can of the canned stuff just for me, because I'm so ridiculous. Like, nope, have to have the can. You don't understand. So let me know your most liked Thanksgiving food as well. I know I'm asking you guys to tell me all kinds of things today, but chatting with you guys is like one of my favorite things, one of my most favorite things to do. So let me know what your favorite Thanksgiving food is too. Because for me, it's definitely the canned cranberry sauce and the stuffing. So if we're talking controversial Thanksgiving opinions, I think that the canned cranberry sauce is a big one, but let me know. And I know there's also like the big stuffing versus dressing debate. I'm not from the South. We just have stuffing here. I think dressing would probably change my life if I ever had it, but I haven't. And unfortunately, I don't think I am anytime soon. So if you guys make like a fancy Thanksgiving dressing, I'm jealous. I am really jealous of that for sure, because it sounds really good. My grandma used to make the absolute best. We still call it stuffing, but it would probably be what the closest is to dressing, and it was so good. But I have not had that in quite some time. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know all the Thanksgiving debates, controversial Thanksgiving opinions. So the food is and the being grateful and all of that all goes together. So hopefully you guys are having a great week and going to continue to have a great week. And while we all focus on Black Friday and how much fun it is, we also take a little time to be thankful, whether you're in the U.S. celebrating Thanksgiving or just in your country celebrating another week of being alive. I sound cheesy, but I get a little bit cheesy around the holidays. So hopefully it wasn't too unbearable to hear me rattle on, but that's why I don't do whipping chats very often, guys. I feel like I tend to just pour out my feelings, and then afterwards I'm a little embarrassed by it. So hopefully this one wasn't too embarrassing. I am making a pretty good dent on this background color. Do you guys think I'm absolutely crazy for how I do this? Or was this soothing for you to watch or see? Because I know it's a little crazy to single place an entire background like this, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think that the end effect will be really, really pretty. So all right, guys, I think I chatted your ear off enough today. I could keep going, but I probably shouldn't. So do all the things for me, because you know what would make me really grateful is if you liked the video and subscribed if you haven't already, because I have so much fun over here. And also, guys, don't forget to go over to my last vlog. I'll have it linked down below so that you can get entered in the giveaway. I don't want you to miss out on that opportunity. And all the fun things. So yeah, guys, check in with me on Thursday when I have a belly full of canned cranberry sauce, and we'll be posting all my thoughts about the Diamond Art Club release. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.